Hello and welcome to Richer Readers. I am Gajendra Sharma and I'll be discussing chapter 11, the last chapter of the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. David recalls various instances of self-doubt that would have changed the course of his life. He had experienced a rough patch in his career. In 2013's Badwater race, he acquired 17th position. He thought his days of challenging for the title were gone. However, after winning the difficult Frozen Otter race, he felt rejuvenated. He thought if he tried, then he can challenge for the title again. The victory gave him the confidence that his best days are ahead of him. So he trained for the Badwater 2014 race with much determination of winning the race, of performing well in the race. It was the deadliest race as David had to do a lot because he had gained 10 pounds just before the race. It was his last year as a BUDS instructor, but he still maintained an intensive training regime. Problems started lurking when he started his taper 4 weeks before the race. Instead of feeling strong, he felt the worst. Upon seeing his doctor, he discovered that his thyroid was off, but it did not justify to the extent of which he was feeling ill. He thought of considering dropping out of the race. However, after the doctor said that there was nothing wrong with him, he thought of moving forward with it. Now comes the D-Day, the Badwater 2014 race. In the initial miles of the race, David's heart rate was high. However, on the descent, he could not catch his breath. He was facing several muscle spasms as well. He knew something was wrong. The medics assessed his blood pressure to be low, but believed it could be corrected. David continued with his race. However, after 6 miles, his muscles trembled and he could not walk. He could not run any further. With pain and humiliation, he had to quit the race, as he knew had he pushed himself any more, he would have died. David's condition worsened with each passing day. The doctors prescribed him medications for Addison's disease. However, none seemed to work. David had to call a day off. He was lying in his bed. He was looking into his troubled past and the various challenges that he overcome in his life. He had a deep self-introspection and evaluated various mistakes that he committed in his life. He thought it was the end to his life until he recalled what Joe had recommended him once: stretching. It was the only remedy to this disease. However, he did not pay heed to his advice then. He decided to try out stretching as none of the other conventional methods of healing were working for him. As he did stretching for days, he felt better, and as he did more, he started recovering. He got his powers back. Soon he was back to his old self, and upon retiring from military, he won various other races. After retiring from the military, David became a wildland firefighter in Montana. David concludes his biography by noting that he retired from military as the chief of the Navy, the only military man ever to be a part of Air Force TACP and 3 Hell Weeks in a year. He completed 2 of them and was a graduate of BUDS. According to David, an individual should not let life be defined by his low moments, rather by his ability to surmount them. We must complete any challenge that we meet in life to fulfill our potential. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for listening.